Artlist.io Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io
大家安安，今天终于收到了猫头鹰的入学通知信。这封信我等了10年有了吧？我们来，本来是想要明天就是买一版本，但是它跟就是豪华版插在那一批骑士醉鬼嘛，就还是很想要，所以就还是买了。那我们就出发吧。
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
没有，我没有学
I'm
过。
quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
谁啊？哦，看到这个 Mark 出现就超怀念。
Before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir.
对啦，对啦。
I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
预言家日报吗？
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
有我看得到吗？这就是主角光环
Merlin's
吗？
beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Holy shit！ 会看到他们是因为我快死了吗？
The key!
No，
Give me your hand!
还得有
这游戏真的很精致哎。
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why. Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you think...
The port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
好奇心太重的人总是死得快啊。
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Oh.
Excellent. That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo.
我一直以为护肤修只能修眼睛，没有啦，开玩笑。
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Oh. Go.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
梅林的胡子。
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
上班打瞌睡，抓到。
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
我啥都没说呢。
Precisely.
Key.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
一口。
Stay close.
After you.
女士优先。
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to
为了
look.
确保您的安全，您的手脚请勿伸出车外。出国啊！
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, You'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Oh.
You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Oh my
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
他眼睛红红的哎。哎。
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Whoa.
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
是谢姐。
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
哇，水
Let
哦
me。think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
来，让我想一下。使用 L 稳固你的魔杖。哦。哦。
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos!
哇，它真的很像
This is no
类似港
ordinary
口药的东
vault.
西。
I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
很像
What
那
is
种
it?
That
地
glow
下
again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo!
好帅好帅。
Expulso! Levioso! Descendo! Deposo! Confrindo! Levioso! Protego! Expulso! Levioso! Deposo! Confrindo! Expulso! Deposo! Descendo! Levioso! Confrindo! Protego! Expulso! Confringo! Lumos! Stay close!
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
然后启动吗？
I need to align these statues with their reflections. Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
但是他，是我站在这边吗？对。
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos. Stupefy. Stupefy.
A little 困难，让我想想。
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
哇，我不会进不了学校吧？
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos.
要用去武器走。
我跟你讲，我卡关了。你有在看我的那个吗？我的那个 DC 不知道为什么没有读到那个游戏，所以没办法 DC 直播，可能再确定一下。
好玩吗？这个？
好玩啊！你看，所以你只能看我那个Twitch的直播了。
不啊？
哈？
对呀。
你我记得之前那个好像有什么？
那好像魂类游戏。
Lumos。
哪个游戏？方向好像不对。
It seems I have no choice. I need to align these statues with their reflections. Lumos. Stupefy. Stupefy.
很可怕呢。晚安，拜拜，
拜
拜。哦，shit。 老师说不知道莫名其妙的东西不要拿。
There you are. How did you? What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder. Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
古代魔法。
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
What the
Ramrock.
heck?
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend will be more helpful.
分的攻击。
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
霍格华兹特快车。
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Yes.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Oh, 布莱克驾到。
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
我果然就是个从里到外的雷文克劳呢。其实我之前做过很多测验，就是不管官方的还是就是其他很多就是心理测验关于哈利波特的，为什么测出来都是雷文克劳？而且其实这个在哈利波特里面，其实我最喜欢的是
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Oh.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room.
这就是雷文克劳的传统啊。
I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always
毕竟会私立
confounded
家的
me.
都是格莱芬多的。
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist?
哦，你还在好前面哦。
我今天才刚玩啊，我刚才刚玩，我刚分类完。你哪个学院的啊？
跟你一样的吧。
你雷文克劳？哦，我以为你会是格莱芬多或史莱哲林诶。
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
我在超前面的，因为我前面就是施咒那边我有点 get 不到，后来是才知道说哦，原来不是要长按，是要点它。
Looks like everyone's gone.
没有打那个雕像的时候。
哇，你用摇手把哦？
对啊，
手把不好控，我觉得。
对啊，但是手把比较方便。哦，好漂亮哎！
I suppose some introductions are in order.
哦，原来你这边是女生宿舍哦。我想说，为什么那边都有那个骑士把它挡住？
你不要乱传好不好
？Just have to wait for the right moment.
你说男生，你男生看女生宿舍这边会有个骑士哦？
有两个骑士会把那个路口挡住。
男女授受不亲。
Let's get out of here.
Oh.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted.
怪不得你没有女朋友。
Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood.
怪不得你没有女朋友。
Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb. And I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
对啊，我就觉得这个脸跟我真的长得蛮像的。
Judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
我在后面吗？哦，不喜欢按照座椅。
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
I'm not sure this is the
我真的
right
觉得你到时
spot.
候，
怎样？
因为你没有转，就是正常都会看他的背在走。
他好像可以设定，但我有点忘记了。
Great golden
我想看你之后打一团敌人的时候，应该手忙脚乱。
没关系啦，打不赢再换成键盘就好了。
I bought this Dittany seedling from home, and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
Try working with a wand that's been passed down from 3 systems.
It's that new 5th year. Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Oh, 楼梯在这，靠北。我看一下那个。哦。
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Oh, 这可以转镜头了。
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Hmm? 这是要去打。
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Oh, 不行。
Revelio.
Oh.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
学校里居然要葫芦粉。
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Oh.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to
可惜巫师
Hogsmeade
世
for
界没有
supplies,
旅平线这
including
种
your
东西
own。wand. You'll enjoy
我的
Mr.
东西都掉
Ollivander.
了，还不
He's an
赔。
exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
嗯，有猫咪耶，好可爱哦！它会呼噜哎。哦，等一下，那里有个小猫。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Potato. Revelio.
我刚把它关掉了，难怪我怎么都屁屁鬼。哦，上面。
然后这个游戏的地图很多东西吗？你要一直用线形数哦。
哦，是啊，好。玩这款游戏的人到后面都会变成就是黑巫师，每个人都在用3大。
Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hogwartian black skull.
头颅比学生重要。
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle.
它这个可以大家一起玩哦，不行，这个是单机游戏。
Starting with something small.
是单机，那蛮可惜的，我觉得。 哦，是单机游戏，我觉得蛮可惜的。
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
我昨天就是跟我就是。
Let us begin with the basic cast.
让我想一下，对，他昨天有跟我说，就是可以就是将就是读者，就是观众设成那个 VIP， 但我还不确定怎么样弄那个。
See how the dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
为什么释放不了啊？你知道你可以刚刚跟我讲吗？
你按住 Z 啊，然后按 A 不行。
不行啊！
我不知道，我是建议你还是换键盘滑鼠啊，不然你可能在这边要玩1个小时。
Now, the basic cast. Well done.
他刚刚不知道怎么按住 Z 啊，按 A 他没反应。
But the best way to practice is by dueling.
777.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair.
我还不会设定，我要研究一下。睡到我开再起床。
This should be easy. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
What are you doing up there?
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
不会这个打输了吧
？Students would have thought about. I do enjoy my duel. Watch your opponent decide to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner.
是来这里的人啊。
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
有了，你旁边有出现钻石了。
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
我能不能就是确认一下
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way, didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough.
下面的
Consider
学校在
yourself lucky I
说
held
说
back.
谎吗？
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive,
黑魔法
unsanctioned dueling
决斗场
organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
教坏学
Thank you,
生啊
Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Lumos.
Tego!
Oh, 转一下视角。哦。
You certainly sound like you have an opinion on this. Woolly jumpers are a nightmare for getting in the trunk.
好酷哎
Put your shoes
Revelio.
Smell. I'm not entirely in agreement with what you said.
嗯，我是不是走错路？对，要往下。走开！我上课要迟到啦！要往上，这楼梯为什么不会自己转啊？哦，爬到晕，然后再转。
That life is behind me.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
这不是
Have
应
you
该
met
跟
Professor Ronan yet?
小说一样，那个楼梯要自己转啊？
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
这就跟大学教授有什么差
My,
别？
the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
老师又说这问题有谁会，然后大家都看着我，看因为就是不看老师。
need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Adio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
我觉得是你饿了。
After me.
Whoa.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
最讨厌运动的。
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Oh.
That's it! Don't lose your composure! Excellent. Not to worry. Splendid! Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this? There we go.
There we go.
Stay focused.
Be sharp.
等一下他说什么？停哦。
Do not be discouraged. Here we go.
不能到那边的时候才放掉。
That is how it's done.
好像太早按掉了，行吧。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
怎么会有障碍
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Oh.
Phew.
Oh, 你去！哇哦
Not to worry.
Watch this.
有里头困难。
Yes.
Oh shit！ 然后算停住就好了。
That is how it's done.
Hey, nice.
That's it.
Oh. 耳里头困难。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Well done, well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I
我
first
还在想要不要买，买啊！我觉得还蛮值得的，因为它的画面都做得很棒，配乐也都是霍格华兹当时那些片头曲啊什么的，我觉得很怀念。他是瓦干达的人，是瓦干达，是瓦嘎杜，你要确定哎。
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using wands. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course. You can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
You know it won't
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor.
失败为成功的妈妈嘛，没有问
Miss
题。
Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
这让我想起了我高一的时候，就是国中刚上高中，我那个时候刚就是那是暑假结束吧，我记得。那个时候得了，就是我被我妹妹传染了水痘，然后就是直接还没有去报到，就我就直接得了水痘，请了1个礼拜的假。然后后来回学校的时候，会计学老师就跟我说，我要帮你上课，就是我要帮你把那个落后的进度补回来，真的是会写。下课后再上课。
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
同学，在走廊的时候不要拿魔杖乱挥，伤到人怎么办？这学校怎么回事？Hold on. 帮我找个方。
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Crummy little faces. I'll just die.
要触电到门吗？啊是。卫斯理下课后。
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
有人可以当我的室友吗？酷酷。
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
I 我觉得这哪个问题我都会很危耶，怎么回答我都很危险。
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
身为一个过来人，我真的很想选第二个诶。
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
好想喝喝看欸。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
在受损雕像附近收集飞行的，不会是这个吧？哦 ，nice。等一下，不是这个，看一下啊。忘记那款游戏叫什么了。我之前是玩过同一间公司，是同一间吗？我也不太确定。就是他有出过那个手游，然后是 AR 的，也是哈利波特的。我那时候挂 Twitch 台拿到超多道具的，就是为了这个。我忘记那款游戏叫什么，没事。偶尔会这样，就突然你想要知道一个什么东西的时候，又不记得了。 应该没了吧？一堆金票号。哦。我决定放弃手把，我要用手，就是直接用键盘了。
放弃了哈。
对，我放弃了。
我就看你还能撑到什么时候。
你不要吵。对，我放弃。
笑死我！
但是阿红就跟我说，就是有些真的是用手把会比较好一点。但是我的咒语释放不出来，这真的是很致命哎！我看一下到底是发生啥时候。不知道为什么我按 Z 啊，然后再按那个 A 键，它就是都放不出来，为什么？
那你刚刚那个也没有解掉啊？
嗯？哪个
There's something in there. I just know.
当然，你自己玩。只是我不知道你这样子玩到后面会不会弃坑。
不会啦。
因为你其实很多东西你都没有按到。
啊，任务也没有出来啊。如果是那种隐藏的，再说吧。现在
I don't think I'm ready.
你困难，你难度是玩一般吗？
对啊，一般啊。
可能。
I should come back to this another time.
我对自己没有什么自信。向罗南教授学习夫妇修。地图为什么带我来这边？
还要硬要用摇杆哦。
啊，刚刚就是那个习惯的那个啊。走错了。它这能改键盘设定吗？可以，但我还没改。好像那个摇杆的设定应该也能改，但我还没改，真的再确认一下好了。我比较想知道是能不能让我把那个。还有哪里有飞翔的啊？这里好像没有。喂，不对，那个是纸鹤，不是书。哇嘞！
Flying page must be around here somewhere.
有吗？哦，有哎。哦，哎。
Brilliant.
还有吗？
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
啊，按错，怎么会有一个 X 在那里啦？好险！好险！好险！好险！好险！好险！
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
太过分了吧！那第二个作业是什么？居然他没有跟我说第二个作业是什么。我要水泽。 该不会就前面这个吧？嗯？哎，里面有什么东西啊？
很多东西哟。
What the？ 哦，打不开，为什么？好像开不了。
你以为是免费的、啊？
还付钱啊？哎，等一下。 221 ，No way， 这还得解谜啊！
这个大概我睡醒，你应该还没有解完。
拜托，那太难了，我现在没有时间，我现在没有时间弄那个。那哪里有东西啊
Revelio。
嗯。
There was something else too.
What are you up to now?
Powdered bat spleen, I think.
哦，呼噜燕的那个。哇哦！好像没东西吧
That was it. Half a bottle of flabbergasted.
不对，我要去拿，我要去找那个书呀，书页哪里呀？哦，有。
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
搞不好只是他出去玩了而已。
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble.
Oh,真的耶。
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Hmm?
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Whoa.
I'd imagine the Hufflepuff common room.
太酷了吧！
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
哦，居然有衣服 ，what the？ 水哦。哦，支线任务。我现在可以去火米村了吗？哦，解锁了。对了，那我去一下。嗯，哎，按我的指引嘞。那个实战的那个任务真的很有趣哎。
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need.
Let's
shall
go.
we?
Go, 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 go. Oh, shh. 火米村。哇哦！
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
这人就是傲娇。
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
留校查看，哎
Spend a
呦，
lot of time in detention, do you?
哎呦，
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
违规
Speaking
常
of
客。
detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case.
这人一定常常
Professor
闯
Weasley
进
came
禁
to
书区。
retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't
Wow,
it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already made.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
我们为什么不骑扫把啊？为什么要用跑的？火嘞！
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
注意交通安全，
Perhaps one
请
day.
不要跑在路中
I
间。
can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
天赋啦！
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too.
Yeah.
Most
我亲眼
notably
看
that
着一个人
dragon
在我面
attack.
前死掉之后就可以了。
Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
还要跑多久？这对一个运动费来说，运动量超标了。
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy. Terrifying. I shall be at the
为什
castle
么
where
这么
it's
像
safe.
中了220啊？
Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
感觉就是课
Mr. Moon
太
is
多。
quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was.
Oh.
She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
果然，只要是史莱哲林的人，基本上全家都是史莱哲林。好可爱哦！
One could bottle the magic of this place.
好可爱
I don't know if it's the
哦
shops or the people, but there's just
Hulu, hulu,
something about
hulu.
Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
You know it's unforgivable curses.
不可饶恕咒，就大家都在咒咒虐，怕。 Oh.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get.
We'll show
A
them
wand
all
and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Okay.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
我应该要去奥利凡德店对吧？哦，这里吗？哦，真的。
Merlin's blooming beard, not again.
Hello.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes,
What?
About time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Shall we?
No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
怎么感觉会爆炸的感觉？有种会爆炸的 feel。
Well, go ahead, swish.
Oh.
How odd.
用力。
Once more, come on. Really swish it.
Oh.
Oh dear.
No.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Oh my god.
Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
速速看。哦。这是我那时候做测验的时候的那个结果。
Curious indeed.
魔杖风格，我想想哈，那
How intriguing.
它可以改颜色是不是？哎，真的可以耶！等一下哦，让我看看。
Curious indeed.
经典黑色。
How intriguing.
Mm. 我想按照之前测验出来的结果，我就不动它了。我选的话，这个怎么有点像刚从树上拔下来
？How intriguing!
哦，这个有点好看。
Curious indeed.
没有我之前喜欢的那种。
How intriguing!
黑色、灰棕、白色好了，就这样。好，就这样。对啊，这魔杖很好看，但我就觉得，我还在想，我觉得看来看去还是经典的最好看，螺旋的也不错，但还是经典的最好看了。然后木头这设定我就不动了，因为想跟测验出来的结果一样。
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful. What do you think?
果然经典白色最好看了。
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
是我也选独角兽。对呀，我记得他那个每一个星，就是杖星，好像有决定你这个人的人格特性。官网有测验可以做，我觉得挺有趣的。
Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Oh, 免费的魔药。哦，好可爱啊！好了，没东西。然后看一下锯什么卷轴，看一下哈。他要去哪里？旋转女巫。啊，我过头是吧？你快拿！哦 ，Hello， 接过。Get out！ 哦，你锁定。但他不让我进去，等一下。
Hello there. 这是电到哪呀？你锁定啥意思
Revelio. Reparo.
哦，我知道了，哦，原来可以用哎。进不去，好吧，先换一家。哦，对，锯啥来着？锯什么？哦，锯助与卷轴。漂亮。这边吧。
An inquiring mind.
Yeah.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
But you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station.
Yeah, yes? I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Reparo.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready. I hear you. Remember to play
Lumos.
结果他的那个跟那个完全就是设定都不一样哎，我的。搞屁啦！他的那个上面那个地图跟我的手把的完全不一样。问号，我接下来去哪里？这一批拼魔药店。难怪我刚刚怎么施法都施不出来，因为那个。魔药店在哪？啊 ，nice。对啊，你看 ZR 按 A 的话，应该是漂浮咒，就是复修。What the heck？
Lumos。
然后按 ZR 加 Y， 居然是点灯。上面写 X 啊！结果按 ZR 加 D 键，居然是。漂浮咒，但他这边给我写 A 耶，我的，这是 bug 吗？头痛。搞什么？难怪我怎么释放都释放不出来，还得换键盘，我的。对啊，这是 bug 吗？我刚玩没多久哎，我超问号的。就是。你画面上说的对应的那个键，跟我实际上对应的键根本不一样。
When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss
我刚想说，我试着按一下，看一下到底是怎么样。是可以施法，只是跟画面上对应的键不一样。
Parry Pippin at your service.
我等下看一下能不能调好了，还是就是这样子。
Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first
真的
time
看一
in,
下
I
设定那
should
个栏
mention
位
that it's not
是
just
不是
potion
跟我对应的
recipes
键
I
一样
sell.
好了？如果是
I
一样的
also
话，那就
offer
是显示问
ready-made
题。我觉得
drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can, so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
等一下，技能组在哪里呀？我看一下哈。好像不能改它的那个设定，是不是？对啊，好像它的这个 ZR 加 ABYX 就这么说，然后其他的好像没有说，所以不能改，所以应该是显示问题。只能自己记住它到底是哪个位置是什么，然后就不要看那个显示了，只能这样了。太瞎了吧？可以就是维修一下吗？这是蛮容易误导的。这啥呀？硬的固魔药，摇杆可以改，还是摇杆不行啊？摇杆，我就是想说能不能改摇杆的地方，但就是好像是没办法改。刚刚那个设定的那个地方，就是只有告诉你说 ZR 加 ABYX 是技能组。看，还是可以再看一下。我记得好像有个地方可以改它的咒语。咒语的部分可能要之后看能不能就是咒语多一点的时候再改一下。我现在是不太确定能怎么改它。有咒语选单，我看一下哦，能不能？哦，对。 对啊，按指派左侧，结果他居然是 Y 呢？对啊，我按 X， 结果它居然是显示是 Y， 那应该是 bug， 我觉得。蛮诡异的，好吧，那就是 bug 问题了，我觉得就是显示了。OK， 好，访问新奇萝卜，那就确定了是它的游戏的设定问题。因为刚刚试着把咒语把不同的咒语换个方向摆，然后显示的位置的确跟它对应的那个字母是那个按键是不一样的。我不知道，我刚刚用键盘释放过咒语，1、2、3、4的位置是正确的，没有错。我觉得这大概是只有手把会出现这个问题，真是蛮诡异的啦。哦，有钱，有钱。我是迷路了啊！这游戏对路痴来说真的是，看来这一点应该会被玩家说缺点，倒不至于啦。但是就是你习惯上可能要就是自己要习惯一下。如果可以的话，但是希望他们能修复啦。
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
那只猫讨厌把我的入学通知信寄丢了5年。
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
免费的吗 ？For free?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Thank you so much.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest.
但我现在是穷学生。
Well, that's everything.
感谢你。
Better go and find Sebastian.